When I got here, I found Rachel and Dave are just fabulous, fabulous human beings, and was really excited with the fact that our team was lucky enough to be the first team that stayed at the lodge, and that's thanks to Crossroads. It's amazing what Project Share has done for them. The lodge is amazing.
Când am fost mic bebeluș, la bunica mea și am crescut și
bine. His mom had left him after he was born, and left him then, and he was raised by his grandparents.
And my biggest expectations were that I would do God's will while I was here and make a difference to the people here and show God's love through me.
Cu bota când a fost puțin mai mare.
Să spun acum bine. Then after my mom left me with my grandparents, they took care of me and cared for me, but they also beat me, and many times he was tied up either to the gate or in a potato cellar, and he was tied up, and they would beat him with rods.
One of the many things that has affected me is the need that the children have as far as medical. They are treated like dogs. Would you like your child taken into this situation? And they are treated so badly.
Today we made it to pass out food to the families that their children are part of the program at the Isaiah Center. And as much as we thought we were prepared, or I thought I was prepared for what I was going to see, how these children live, is just horrific.
Some of these children, on top of that, they have been orphaned, and then the government sends them back to a grandparent, an aunt or uncle, or whoever lived at their last address, even if they're not related, and dumps them off, and they make them take them because they don't want to deal with them.
The difference the foundation is making, Forget-Me-Not Ministries is doing such a fabulous job. The thing is, they need more help. They need people sponsoring kids, and they need people just donating towards them and helping them out, because they're doing so much good.
De la centru și ne iubește și ne iubește echipa toată.
And then you came to my house and you asked if you could take care of me and if I could start coming to the Isaiah Center with some other children. And you began caring for us, and you began loving us and feeding us, and the teams that came began loving us.
Să mai înveți după Dumnezeu a zis și atât.
And then he felt really sad in his heart when he watched a film about Jesus and how they were beating Jesus, and at that time he just started crying, and he said they're beating Jesus just like they beat me. And that was a connection point for him. And it was neat just to see the sensitivity that God had given him at that point. And he remembers that, and he was talking about that. And he said he could feel that Jesus was working in his heart.
We just need, as a Crossroads people, that will enable the Isaiah House to get these people the help they need, the children. They need somewhere to go. And perhaps we all can pray about that, and that will be put on somebody's heart to do something about that.
Să ajut pe oameni care sunt bolnavi, să mă rog pentru ei și când nu să merg în spital să le ajut.
And now I want to become a pastor one day, and I want to help others to know about Jesus. I want to teach them about Jesus as well. And I want to help the people who are sick, and I want to go into hospitals, and I want to pray over them, and I want to pray for the kids at the center and the kids in the village, and that's what he's hoping for his future, which just excites us to no end, and just knowing that he's going to be that light in a very dark village, and that God is going to use Abel to reach his people.
A year ago, if you would have told me I would have been going on a mission trip, I would have kind of looked at you and gone, yeah, right. But this is something that I wouldn't trade the world for. It's been wonderful. Our team has gotten closer, and we've added a new member to our group with Brian, and it's been a really, really wonderful experience. And anybody and everybody needs to do this at least once in their life. You'll never be the same. Thanks.
We know that God has a plan for him, for his life, and we're just so thankful, and we love him so much. He's part of the many stories of what God has done here at the Isaiah Center in Romania. Mulțumesc, Abel. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.